Whoa, what's going on? This is wacky! Yeah, I know. Hello, everybody. I'm the Sonic Arrow, and welcome to my debut of my Pokemon overlay. I don't know why I decided to do this, nor do I just know why I decided to put my hair down like this. I don't know why I'm fidgeting with it either. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be adding a Pokemon. I don't know why. Just because I feel like it. And I'm going to add... just a Pokemon. Let's see. I'm gonna add a Pokemon at the beginning of every new episode. And then I'll flip a coin. Does it... It's basically gonna be like our own little personal Nuzlocke type thing. Like, no items, no nothing, no actual Pokemon, anything. So, I'm going to... Well, let's see. Okay, 1 to 493. Random number generator. Take it from Google. 1, 2, 493. Generate. Okay, it gave us number 45. And if number 45 is not... Okay, 45 is a Vileplume, so we have to do number 43. And let's move that little guy down to here, make it bigger. So we got Oddish. And he will be right there. Oh, I should have chosen one of the starters. Well, I got all the sprites for up to Generation 4. So I could have gone with the starter, but you know what? We're just going to do the random number generator. We're doing a true randomized Nuzlocke. So we have Oddish first, and then as soon as we have all slots filled, we will then flip a coin for each one in order, see if it goes kaput. And then we put it over in deaths, if it does. So, that being said, welcome to the random wackiness that is this video. We are going to find out who the true despair is, or ultimate despair. This guy. And it's a her. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. It was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Oh, Mukuro Ikusaba. 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. Daily life. Oh, Hina, I think, maybe. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointing the small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there, like a mushroom. Gotta start calling you Miss Mushroom. She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Geez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it's now finished, I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. Sure, buddy. Anyway, just a friendly reminder, just in case you haven't heard it today, stay hydrated, my dudes. My dudes, my gamers, my whoever's watching. Hydration! Ugh. Oh, that second one was a mistake. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Yeesh. I have a feeling this is not open. Alright, floor 5 it is. I'm still playing with the controller. For this part, anyway. It's just so much nicer to move around with the controller. I have to go back in and get the other gift items. Shoot, what am I doing? To floor 3. Sorry, my lips get chapped and I gotta do something about it. Why? There we go. There we go. Here we go. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. I got a bad feeling. So it looks like a dojo, what I can assume is a botanical garden, and then a science lab. I just sidestepped by Hina. She's unfazed. How are you feeling, Hina? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. I mean, besides the fact that I'm here. I shouldn't make jokes like that. B10. Raw. Raw? It's locked. Came all this way just to be denied here. The sign hall says Biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Sounds something like out of an old cheesy horror movie. God, I hate the way it holds your mouse. Like it's on a glue trap. Here's the dojo. Oh, we can go in here. It's, oh. Hey, Kyoko. Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera. You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. That's why I couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? We finished her. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Just like usual, didn't understand anything any better than before. Target seems pretty far away, gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Oh. At least Celeste is coming clutch with that. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. I mean, yeah, it's quite literally samurai armor. I was like, shoujo armor? That doesn't sound right. No, it's samurai. Straw post used for sword practice. Do they use it for training here too? So this is like where samurai would practice their sword fighting and their target practice. There's lockers there. Not all there is to see, eh? Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? I guess. Monitor. Can I look up? Yeah, I can look up, okay. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? I don't know. There we go. That's everything. Alright. Oh. I totally would have missed this. Botanical garden, I think. At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are alright. The also I smell vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action. I'm serious. Seriously, a nut job? That is a large flower. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, blah, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. You can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. So that's where all the dead bodies and stuff have gone. Not that I'd know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. No matter when, no matter where. Something or other. Ah, yes. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? It seems safe. It's a chicken. It's more than a chicken, it's a rooster! Doesn't have, like, a second form, right? Oh. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Like, I can say that for sure? It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. So what is this? Some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yep, you got it. Super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! What? So what's that over there? Just be sure I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From the lawnmower to a fertilizer, flower pots, to farm tools, and lean against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? What, that thing? No, that thing. Different kinds of gardening tools here. They're trying to get us to become self-sufficient. I mean, I'd hope we got hose in here anyway. I don't know, something carved in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Mondo! Poor Mondo. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. There's a lawnmower here. Even this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? You tell me, man. Some rope. Fertilizer! Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. That's a shitty situation. Oh god. It's a good thing I rolled an oddish, because we're in the garden and oddish, like, literally these plants here, like these ones underneath the giant things in Venus flytraps. These little guys are what Violet Plume was inspired, like his design inspired by. I forget what what they're called, but this is literally Violet Plume's head. And then these are victory bells, so you know. Hey, are those lemons on that tree? Or are they citrons? Technically, lemons are not naturally occurring. Like, before humans got here, we crossbred the citrons with, I want to say some sort of orange. Like, we bred the citrons with, like, some other fruit, like an orange or a nectarine. No, not nectarine. Tangerine. Something like that. So life never technically gave us lemons. We made them ourselves. Weird information you'll never need, ever. But hey, weird information is always good information. What's going on here? Raw. Locked. Came all this way, just be down here. The sign says Biolab. A cheesy horror movie. Well, where does that leave us? We've seen everything, I guess. Talk to everybody? Byakuya is in one of the classrooms, though, right? Oh, Toko. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Toko, you can talk to me. It's alright. No. Oh, wait. Nighttime secrets, no more. She's so dirty. No more. Stomp, stomp. Oh. Oh, poor Junko. Ugh. Hey! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough. What I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It's... must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... it's a smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of the battlefield. Monokuma must have... What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, eegee-squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. To walk forward, press the forward. Press up. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood over the walls and junk. Whenever I'm up against a monster, I like to pull out the fancy sword techniques. If you hold down the attack button, you'll charge up for a circle attack. But all I've done is mash B all my life. That's a reference to Ocarina of Time. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? I mean, obviously... Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. Like I'm not even here. Must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? I mean, Jesus. The tragedy. There are white chalk outlines drawn over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. Wish I could say I don't believe it. Blood splatter? Blood over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and their colors change as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Okay. I guess that's it. We have to look at the monitor and this. No matter when... How many cameras does this place have anyway? Okay. I have 524 of these damn things. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on, so pretty useful on... Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. Okay. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. Once again, nothing I've found seems to make any real sense. You'd head back to the dining hall and find out what the others dug up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Oh, it's nighttime? And before too long? It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Kyoko, how about you? My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or... Yeah, isn't it? I was just thinking Resident Evil, because the T-virus, the progenitor virus, all the viruses were lab-made. I was thinking, what kind of horrors are waiting in there, huh? What kind of evil is going to be up in this residence? Man, that's a reference to Resident Evil in a game about death and gore and not zombies. You know, I love that. Actually, well, technically, the alternate Despair game is actually pretty intense. Anyway, we're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. We're in a thriller detective game. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it is right, too. Not really. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Hold on. Something is happening, and everything is slowing down. I think I know what it is. Task Manager. Press Control, Shift, and Escape on your keyboard if you want to bring up Task Manager quick. Little tip from me to you. Just like pressing the Alt and then pressing Tab will switch between 2 active windows. You hold down Alt and press Tab to get to the window you want, and then it opens right up. Hold on a sec. Did that work? I wonder. I was downloading something off of Epic Games, so maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school? You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Oh, 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end? We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All this is now to solve the underlying mystery. Well, that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So, why are you telling me? Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what do you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Well, the thing is huge. It's like Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom? How would I know? What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just lying around. I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do? Why do you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. Then that's that. But hold on, don't I get a say? It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Ah, do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? 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 Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. I feel tired all of a sudden. What's up, hero? Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and, I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. It's totally man-eating a plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Well, here's a big garden. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. He's right. Never eat raw chicken or raw meat. Don't eat raw meat in general. There is so many bacteria living in raw meat that you can get worms just by eating it. There's literally a picture on the internet of a person who ate raw pork, and it looks like their own flesh is marbled. Like, that is worms in their bodies. Do not do it. I don't care how much protein's in there. The same amount of protein is in there if you cook it down first. You notice it too, huh? That pickaxe. Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there's a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond have been carved into the handle. Have we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think. I don't just think. I know, we've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond. You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right? But we didn't have access to the garden until today. Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did? What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it, I'm going to make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know. Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Ow. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines and countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body's smell, concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened to that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop. Seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing, then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene of that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago? Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true, that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. There, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still. Hydration! How's it? Not one of us has ever heard about something like that happening. Does that mean they really did cover it up? Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out. Geez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what does he want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh? Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hira's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. It's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? You need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't. What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia? If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You can't be serious right now. Can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that. I will simply limit your options. Can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that... Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked over to Byakuya and held out her room key to him. You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk? Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. But maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in. The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh? Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away. Where do you think you're going? Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent, the only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room. What's her deal? I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her. Enjoying getting yelled at. You're getting noisy again, Toko. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? 'Cause look! It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry! Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious. My precious. They stole it. You're precious? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the streets! And he's gone. What the heck was that all about? He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it and why would she do that? Oh, we need to get out of here. We can't talk about this. We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering about. Not like we need you to tell us that. Well, then let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. Need to put away the knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place will be in my desk drawer. But anyways, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know I'm not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed. Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you? That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal? I stole this. A key? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this? From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What? It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did? Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us? So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us? She violated the school regulations to Help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too? Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous? She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind? No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. Make such a strong statement without proof. It's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock? I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know... There's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us, they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Did I just move my camera? No. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen. If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. And I think what might happen if we fail. I don't think you need to worry about all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what? We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right? But... You know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. And Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this? Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens? I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm going to give it back at some point, you can be sure of that. Yes, of course. And one more thing. Can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right? Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily. Shall we begin? I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot. I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. She wasn't like... What wasn't like every other time was a sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's going to be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety, and then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. And a few moments later... Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way... Uh-huh. What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys were moved to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Oh my god! International censorship laws! No freaking way! Oh my god! Okay, chapter 5 censorship laws. Jesus! Oh my god! That was hilarious! Okay, Danganronpa chapter 5 censorship laws. What? Whoa. Uh, uh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Censorship. That was a troll. Obviously. Someone wrote that to mess with the audience. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went all to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh well, there's just something I want to confirm with you. Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella? But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is. Seriously? Then what am I? That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours? Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how I get the best honey or Ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... Beep. That's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Make me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what you got going on with that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. Hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. Well, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and I laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Ding dong! Really? Sakura. Sakura's Revenge. The game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows, so buy copies something or other. Okay. The super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development, but it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well. Okay, that's a troll. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get out to the dining hall. Did Kyoko make it out all right? You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today. You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, since a day passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says "Bad Girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make more any disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. Can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. Best thing to do right now is just keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right? Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What? What do you want now? I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. I love that. I love this game and the little quips they throw at Monokuma. Thank goodness. Looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean... maybe the mastermind can't monitor and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that? So, was alright? You looking for Miss Kirigiri? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck should she have gone? Do you think we should all go look for her? And how'd you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is? So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Whew, breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. He has intuition. Are we supposed to, are we going to look for where everyone is? It looks that way. Well, what do we do? Free time events. Celeste is no longer alive, so... Oh, excuse me, that was gross. Byakuya... Jack's not available. Toko is. Kyoko is not. There's only 2 free time events here. Maybe we have 1 day and then something else happens. Well, I guess we just spend it with somebody, so... It's gotta be Hina, right? I have to go talk to Hina. I gotta go talk to Hina! Hina! Where are you? Dojo. Right, I want to go here. And cross to the dojo. And we can talk to her this time. Hina! Best girl! Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure. It's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. Every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina? Absolutely. I think we need to change of pace. And when I think change of pace, I can only think 50 laps in the pool. Change my pace with Hina in the pool. Oh, I see. Absolutely. How about a flotation donut? Oh. Does she like kitten hair clips? I forget. Let's see, what does she like? Yep, kitten hair clip. And then a water lure. How thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, not that kind of like. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Hey, Makoto, I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened? I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. That'll explain it. Tired, so tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs and then deep fry them. Donuts. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh? Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth, no, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. This sounds very innuendous. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. So am I! Get out of my way, Makoto. I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donuts! Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around here, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. There's a lot I want to be soaking up in her presence. After I watched her run off, I went back to my room. Giggity. There's only this one day that I get. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I'm going to be getting sick. Still free time. Alright, where is Hina? I'm going the Hina route this time. She's not in the dining hall. She's in the laundry room. Oh, that's easy. Oh, God. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Oh, my mental power is increased when I'm under pressure. Should I talk to Hina? That's like asking if you should eat a donut. Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time. But, don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and when it gets wet, it's kinda embarrassing. Although, I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kinda am. I wonder how come. I'm swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina, I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, I'm out of those. G-Sick, or where's the... She likes G-Sick? Huh. This is why I like you. Not like. So hungry. Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? Need food. Anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. Need food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts? I can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I kept gorging on something like that, something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete. Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now I want a salty snack, like potato chips, like ramen. How's that a snack? How is it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Show you, without a doubt. Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're so worried about calories and all, so... I'm a portastic tonkotsu girl through and through. Or you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. So you're okay with all that oil? Talking about just maybe even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it. To the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut. Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What are you afraid of? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina? Shut up, get out of my way. I'm going to show you what a real man looks like. Or are you going to stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? No, I have no intention of getting in your way. Then don't. If I don't do this now, when am I ever going to get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip toward the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Hina's report card has been updated based on your experiences. I'm remembering the line, I'll show you what a real man looks like. Wow, extraordinary focus. So that was number 5. Focus gauge by 2. That's amazing. It only costs 2 skill points. I learned my lesson, made my way back to my room. I'm getting the chills. Feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I feel like my body reached its limit. As I dropped into my bed, it felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Ding dong! I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It's more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind. That voice, it's so familiar. Ah, it's me. Huh? What am I trying to say? Eh. Excuse you? Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful, happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see, life without the tiniest speck of abnormality. I mean, yeah? Took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand, and then... all of a sudden, I was awake. There was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask, and they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened, but still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Open the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. The knife they told me to keep... Ah! Them, as in everybody else. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Leave the area? Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. Why'd you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something? Oh, yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Ah, there he is. This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral, all at once. Geez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Looks like it's been professionally dismantled. How's that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything! Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information to Kyoko's disappearance. I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? Thought maybe he'd malfunction, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away into terror. Or maybe they got sick or something? The Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century. Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call. Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been, when I thought about it? Couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto? Huh? Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really? Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now. So, what are you going to do? You going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you. Okay, then. We're going to break in the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination on our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Here we go! I mean, it's just open, right? Because Sakura broke the lock. Rattle, rattle. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you going to do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. These don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there, then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but we've come this far, we can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. It's so beautiful. For serious? We don't have any choice, we're desperate. Let's do it, let's rip this door down. Okay, but how are we going to do that? This thing is pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed. The pickaxe. Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably not on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable! By myself? Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, master, then yeah. You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! That Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants. I was thinking the lemon dude from Adventure Time. Ugh. Ow. Sorry about your ears. For serious though, we're just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger. No other danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Never! Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubus. No, I'm totally flapstaff. Fap sauce? Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from? Hello, hello, it's the Wondiferous Murders. Oh, Murdiferous Fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? Oops, sorry. No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe! It's a seeping imbecile. Oh, master, you wound me with your executive-level barbs. Bashwa, here comes the bloody nose! Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe? Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Oh, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now I just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Did you ever forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Ka or puss? Corpse! Did you hear me? I said corpse! A corpse! That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. I found a corpse in the garden. Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into. We're going to the garden. Okay. Unacceptable! As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. Well, what the... are they really dead? For sure, but... who is it? Ah. Alright, we're moving on to Deadly Life, so that means this is the end. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This was a great episode. We're going to roll right into the next one, even though I have something to do tomorrow. So, thank you very so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!